Hi everyone, I'm Jenny Pinkerton and I am the author and illustrator of Play with Clay. Play with Clay is published by Penguin Workshop and it's part of the Little Smarties series of art books for kids. So let's read this book. It was a blob. Oh, I have a blob right here. Until I formed it. I wonder what we can form this blob into. Let's see if we can form this blob into a ball. To form clay, since clay's smushy, you just kind of press it and try to make that ball. You could even give it a little roll in the middle of your hands, like a meatball. And yeah, that looks pretty good. It was a ball until I rolled it. Whoop, we'll roll them on over. Let's see what we'll roll this ball into. A snake. Do you know how to make a snake? How can I make this squishy clay ball into a snake? I think if I press it in between my hands and roll them back and forth, does that seem like it's working? I think so. I'm going to take some of this extra clay off and put it aside. That will make it easier for me to work with. So if your clay is too big, just take some of it off and put it aside. You can also press your hand down on a flat surface like the book or a table. And wow, our snake is really getting long. I'd say that looks pretty good. What do you think? Let's see if we could make them just like this. Oh, pretty good. So it was a snake until I coiled it. Take a look at the letters in this word coiled. Can you tell what coiled might mean? I see that they look a little, how would you describe all of these letters? Are they a little curly? Let's see what it means. Oh, that does look curly. Let's see if we could turn a snake into a flower pot by coiling it. This piece is too little, but don't worry. I have a very long snake right here. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even fit, it's so long. So let's see, can we coil it? To coil the snake, you just start by circling it onto itself, and it will slowly get taller and taller. So there we go. I made a flower pot. It would need a bottom, of course, and you can tell that this one isn't as tall as this one in the book, but we're getting there. Pretty cool, huh? Wow, so let's see what it becomes after a flower pot. It was a flower pot until I broke it. Oh dear, I guess this means I have to break this up in a whole bunch of pieces. Can you break your clay? Even if something like the flower pot is too hard for you to make right now, that's okay. You could do something like break it apart. You know, not all of the techniques in this book are easy to do right away. Art is something that you get better at with practice, so if you can't do something, just keep practicing and trying, and one day you'll probably be able to do it. Let's see, until I broke it. It was lots of little pieces. Well, I think we have that covered. What do you think? Do we have lots of little pieces? I'd say so. Until I made them into something new. Oh, look, there's little balls that have been rolled, and I see a little snake here. This piece looks like it's been flattened. I'm curious what's going to happen next. Wow, we can make all of those pieces into a flower, and I see many of the techniques that we used earlier on. Can you find some of the techniques? What about this blue coil? How do we make that coil? First, we have to make a snake. That's right. Do you remember how to make the snake? You start by pressing your clay together and then squeezing it in between your hands as you roll them back and forth. Very good. What about the yellow ball that's in the center of the flower? Do you remember how to make that? I think we pressed it like this. Oh, that's right. You can form it and then roll it to smooth it out. Awesome. I'll let you figure out how to make the petals on your own, but I'll give you a hint. You can start with little pieces like this and just press them into petals. Just like that. So it was a flower until I smushed it. Ooh, smushing clay is seriously fun. I'm gonna take this ball and give it a good smash. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna press this on there too. Smush. Very rewarding feeling. I like smushing clay. Let's see what's next. It was pink and yellow. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Until I mixed it. Oh, look at these colors. It starts off pink and yellow combined, and they're mixing. What's happening here? It was an orange. Pink and yellow just mixed into orange, and then we made an orange out of it. I have a little piece of blue and a little piece of pink right here. Let's see what happens if we mix them together. I chose little pieces to do this with because mixing the colors together can take a while. So you see first, they're swirling. Can you see that? They kind of swirl together, and you just have to keep mashing them and mushing them. I'm not going to do it all the way, but let's see if we can make a new color here. Oh, I think the magic's starting to happen. Can you tell what color this is turning? It looks purple to me. Would you agree? It's like a periwinkle type of color. Wow, pretty cool. So it was an orange until it wasn't. Well, that makes sense because up until now, this clay keeps changing from one thing to the next. I guess that's one of the nice qualities about clay. It's always able to become something new. It was so many things. It really was. Look, I see some of the orange still right there. But now it's time to put it away. Always clean up your art materials. That's a good practice to get into. Until next time. So don't be sad when you have to put your clay away. And remember that the things you make with clay, you usually don't get to keep. Sometimes you do, but lots of types of clay, especially some of the common types that kids use, like Play-Doh, for example, they don't dry well and it will just crack apart. So you don't get to keep what you make. You have to put it back into the container like this. And you put that lid on and it keeps it nice and fresh and soft for next time. So I hope you had fun reading this book with me today. I had so much fun playing with clay with you today, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget, I also have another book called Play with Paint. So you can get either of these books on Amazon worldwide or at your local bookstore. Bye.